Hey guys, it's me, BBPT.V. Today is a weird upload. I normally don't show devlogs ever, and I have very different kinds of content throughout my channel. Anyways, you should have read the title of this video because I made my 2D Scratch game, link in the description, into a 3D Godot game, also link in the description. The reason I am using Godot is because I thought it was going to be the easiest one to use, and it kind of was. Since I have no coding skills, this entire game is made from a bunch of tutorials, while understanding some pieces of coding, like, that one means that, the movement is speed is 3. Yeah, see? Anywho, let's get to it. Off the bat, we already got unfortunate news. 1, I don't know what I'm doing. And 2, there is no footage of me making the start of this game. The good thing is that the start of this game is just from a Doom tutorial, which is pretty close to what the 2D version would look like in first person. After doing that, I got a game that looked like this. Pretty nifty, huh? But I don't want the game to be all just the same skeleton, so I decided to look back at my old game and see what was there. Oh geez. Wait, some of them take away 2 points? I haven't made even a score system yet. Let's forget about the score for now. All I know is that some of the skeletons move faster and some move slower. So without paying any attention to the tutorial of the Doom clone, I duplicated another scene of the skeleton and made a texture for a blue and yellow one. Duplicated the script and tried to find something I could understand. Like I said in the beginning, this is movement speed. So I just changed the values and voila! We got ourselves 2 more skeletons. We will do the others later. The next thing I realized is that the game looks empty. So I added a block for the ground and a game environment for the sky. Ooh, I am already getting the Halloween vibes. Then I decided that I should make the rain too. But I thought it was going to be too hard having to animate rain falling on you. So I decided to do something independent. I used all of my Godot knowledge to make a rain overlay on your screen. Hey, I tried. I even made it the same way I made it on Scratch. And while I was playing the game, I realized something. All of the skeleton animations were in sync, even the faster and slower ones. So I tried reanimating them to move faster and slower. And let's just say that the blue one wasn't moving any slower, but the yellow one started moving faster and I was happy nonetheless. I also decided that I needed to make more skeletons, since there were barely of them at the time. So now there are like over 100, maybe even 200. Unfortunately, there is no footage of me making the score system, but to sum it up, I used a tutorial. That's it. I mean, I did look for the perfect skeleton font, and I even made the score to be perfectly above you, but still, it was mainly a tutorial's help. Now that I have my perfect score system, I began making the 2 other skeletons. That takes away points when you hit them. Also, none of the skeletons can take away points when hitting you, unlike the original game. So I increased and decreased their movement speed and then I added negative points to your score. And boom, we got all of our skeletons. So far, the game looked like it was almost done. We got our score system, all of our skeletons, rain, atmosphere, but I wanted to add one thing that wasn't in the original game. Gravestones. First, I had to make a shape that would collide with you, but wouldn't move or do anything. Then I made a texture for it once again, and we have ourselves something that can block us from moving to certain places, so gameplay is more flexible. And there was one thing I forgot was in the Scratch game. Voice acting and sound effects. Fortunately for me, I already know how to play sound effects because of my very little Godot knowledge. So I added the hit sound effect, the skeletons, and the rain, and now it's both peaceful and chaotic. One last thing I added to the game was wrought iron gates. I don't know if I said that right, because I thought that gravestones weren't enough. So I made that, and now we got even better barriers. And I declare this game finished. So if you want to play this game, it is in the description. Thank you all for watching, and here's some gameplay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.